Round 13 of the 2026 Monster Energy AMA Supercross Championship saw the return to Titan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. In the 250 class, Seth Hammaker needed to do something, anything, to stop the domination of Cole Davies there, to stop the extension of Cole Davies' points lead. And that didn't quite happen. Lots of interesting things happened with that, but that didn't quite happen. In the 450s there, it's been a stellar few weeks for Ken Roczen, pulling back within 5 of the championship lead with dual red plate holders Hunter Lawrence and Eli Tomac. He had his work cut out for him. And, well, let's just say it didn't quite work out for anyone except Hunter Lawrence, who is Mr. Cool. We'll talk all this and more coming up on this episode of the Moto Aftermath Show.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
He has a lot of problems.
Struggle to be top 5 in points at the end of the season.
Wow.
You bleach your hair, you're a sellout.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Moto Aftermath Show. I'm Travis, your host. This is episode number 335, Nashville wrap-up here. We're going to do a bit of a different show today here. Our normal Supercross co-host, Cole, is out doing a sprint enduro because the weather is finally nice here in Michigan. So we're going to actually call him. We're going to talk to him about his little sprint enduro race they did, and we are going to talk some Nashville wrap-up with him. Then I'm going to lay down my own personal thoughts here. Once me and him hop off the phone, as far as that goes, I'm going to lay down a couple of other things, a rant, some tinfoil hat, etc., and that's going to be our show. So this will be a bit of a shorter one if you're one of our regular watchers. If you are one of our members, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. If you guys aren't a member yet, make sure to join. You get the Thirsty Thursday video with me, which is basically a private video where you get to ask me kind of anything in the comments and I talk back and forth. There's usually only a few of us on there, so it makes it for a very intimate conversation where you guys can ask me anything as far as racing goes or anything under the sun, basically. And then you get to watch us record the stupidest motocross podcast on the internet live, which is what's happening right now. In studio with me today, there's only one other person here. It's Seth. Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up?
Good to see you. Good to see you. How's that jet ski going?
It's not bad.
Just move past it, Seth.
It's got no top end. That's it.
Ain't got no gas. Just move past it, Seth. Just move past. Just say not great and move on, dude. Otherwise, this is going to be a 45-minute story about your jet ski.
My jet ski.
All right.
No one wants to hear that?
No, I don't believe so. All right. With that being said, we're going to jump right in here. We're going to call Cole. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed.
I hear it.
Well, it's ringing in my ear here, so we'll see if it's working for him.
Watch him not pick it up.
If he does, I'm going to fucking smack him through the phone.
Next time he's in studio, smack him.
What a punk bitch. I told him I needed a few minutes. I was eating. And here we are.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
God.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
I hope you got last at the fucking sprint enduro, you asshole. Call me back. All right, no Cole, apparently. Let's start with our podium points here. First off, on our podium points here, third place. What the hell is going on with Eli Tomac, dude? Practice for Eli Tomac, phenomenal. Heat race for Eli Tomac, phenomenal. I'm going into the main going, Eli Tomac is the man. He's back. We've got this. Fuck yeah, this is awesome. We get to the main and nothing. Terrible start, went nowhere. I don't know what to make of it. From everything I've heard, everything that's been said, and I've been I'm not currently all the way through, but I've been listening to the Jay Dungy podcast on Gypsy Tales. He's not hurt. It's literally a bike setup thing. We heard that he went back to the scoop tire here in Nashville. Not sure how that worked come main event time, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I've also heard that he didn't have the scoop tire on for the main event, so I don't know. I'll be interested, like all of you, to listen to some of these other review shows this week and see, but there is the conundrum of Eli Tomac is just still mind-boggling here. Second point here for our podium points. Seth Hammaker is just a second place dude. I like Seth. Seth is a nice kid. I met him and his mom at Ironman a few years ago. Again, great family, great kid. But he just doesn't have anything for Davies. Like, we watched him try to go with him there, and nothing. He doesn't have that tip-top speed to go with Davies, and then Deegan's obviously even another step beyond that. It's crazy compared to where he was last year, because last year he was one of the guys for the title there. And now he's just kind of got to run the playbook of like, hey, man, just make sure I finish second, and hope something happens, I guess, is what we're going with, because there isn't anything else to do. If he tries to go faster, we see things happen like what happened yesterday. If he doesn't, like, he just can't win if Davies is doing normal Davies stuff. So we'll have to wait and kind of see here how that plays out in the last few rounds. But right now, I'm sorry, Seth's just going to get second place, and we'll talk about the penalty in a little bit. And the number one point here for my podium points, and I'm going to try to bring this up with Cole here in a little bit. For all you Deegan people that say that start flaunting these stats in front of me as far as the Deegan versus Jett situation, the best 250 rider in recent history is Cole Davies. The stats say it. Average finish through the first 15 races of his career are better. Podium totals, like everything with Davies in Supercross is better than both Deegan and Jett. So I don't know what you guys have to say about that, because I'm sure you have some sort of retarded answer to say about that. But the stats don't lie, apparently. So those have been our podium points there. Let's, I guess we'll try to call Cole again here.
Maybe he'll answer.
What a retard. Do my little slurp action.
Oh, yeah. Tell him he's doing an ASMR show.
It's so good when it hits your lips. Dude, he's really not going to answer again. I'm going to fucking beat the shit out of this guy. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Your call has been forwarded to...
Oh, my God.
Wow. He hates us.
He is just... I'm sending him a text right now.
We lost both of our co-hosts.
I guess we're flying solo.
Yeah.
I'm saying the chat is pissed. Hopefully the chat is pissed. Steezy, what's up, buddy? Stats don't lie, but Davies still... Oh, look. Now he wants to... I called twice. Yeah. I called twice. Not a hello, not a fuck you, nothing.
Yeah, I know.
You just tired from
busy.
Just tired from that sprint enduro, huh?
I'm smoked. Did you see my heart rate?
Bro, you were 178. What the hell's the matter with you?
That good or bad?
I mean, that's not that bad.
Well, did you see the 206?
Okay. You should be fine. You got jog or something, dude.
I mean, it has been pretty chilly. I haven't been able to ride a bicycle since Nam.
All right. How'd the sprint enduro go? Talk to us. The fans.
Is this live?
Yeah, we're live. The fans are dying to hear it here
right now.
Oh my God, are there people in the chat?
Yeah, Steezy is, and he's fucking pissed you didn't answer the phone twice. I can't wait till Dave sees this. He's gonna be like, "Come here, I'm gonna get on my knee pads and beat the shit out of you."
All right, hang on. Let me grab my AirPods here.
Oh God, here we go. He wasn't even prepared.
I'm unprepared.
We were literally texting. You said, "Yo, call at 6:05 after you do the intro." I said, "Bro, I'm eating."
The issue is I knew you were calling, so I went upstairs to charge my AirPods.
Huh.
Hang on. We're switching over right now.
I don't know.
Some people's kids.
I'm in.
Some people are just a little special.
You're in now? Okay, great.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
All right. So first thing, I want to know how was the sprint enduro? Did you win?
Do you want to know about my whole day?
Yeah, sure. Let's hear the whole day. Break it down for us.
All right.
Fans want to know.
I'll tell the crowd about my whole day.
Okay.
Yeah, got up in the morning.
Oh boy.
Showered.
Here we go. We're really starting at the beginning.
You want all the details? Just what you
Every
said.
single
Yeah,
detail.
dude. Just keep it rolling. That's okay. This is entertainment for the people.
Yep, I walked outside. I checked out the chemtrails to see what the weather might be like today.
Oh, I got a picture to send in the group chat about that anyway.
Oh my god. But no, it didn't start till 11:30, so which was really nice. And yeah, so like 11:30, and I was in my driveway at 4 o'clock sharp, and got 62 minutes of riding in or something. 68.
It's more than Travis's whole year.
That's more. Yeah, it is more than I rode all last year. You're not wrong about that, to be honest with you.
Well, and you want to know the best part? I didn't have to get up at 6 in the fucking morning. I didn't have to drive there. I didn't have to sit all day to do 5 laps.
Even better.
Yeah, it was great. And then, yeah, I got 4th in my class. I suck.
Well, I'm not sure how much longer we can have you on the show then. It's a real bummer, bud.
Out of 17 people
Well,
in my class.
at least you finished in the top half, so maybe we can talk a little bit here.
Yeah. Maybe you can sponsor me.
Yeah, with all the money I have.
Yeah, dude, you're rich.
I'm pretty loaded.
You have an air conditioner on your trailer, bro.
Well, this is also true. Dude, how good was it when you got done just to throw your shit in the trailer and leave the race?
Oh, I was in and I pushed my bike in the trailer and I shut the door and I was out of there in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you watched the race last night?
I did watch the race last night.
Okay, or I guess yesterday afternoon, whatever. Wait, did you go do the Triumph test yesterday?
I did.
How was that?
I rode a Master Beta too.
Oh yeah. Well, let's start with the Triumph. How was the Triumph?
I thought it was pretty sweet. I rode the motocross version. Obviously, they had a trail loop set up, so couldn't really get the best feel for it. But in the woods, it seemed pretty good. And then I rode a woods version, like a 450 with a kickstand.
Huh.
And yeah, that thing felt sweet. I don't know if it's just because I've never ridden the woods on a bike that's actually set up for the woods.
Yeah.
With the suspension and stuff, but yeah, that bike was sweet. And then the Beta was the race Beta, like the 450 race bike.
Okay.
Like Loss and all them ride. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And I hated it.
Did that swing arm break on you?
No, I don't. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt because the tires were dog shit and the suspension was really stiff.
Interesting. But it wasn't good at all.
It was a cool event for JT and all that to have all those demo bikes out there and everything. I don't know how many riders they had do it, but for the Sprint Enduro as a whole, and today I think they had over 400.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
What a thing.
Your boy was 33rd out of everybody.
Well, that's still pretty slow. But
yep, sign the papers.
I guess we got room to improve, so.
Yep. Now I'm sitting here watching the Masters.
Oh god.
Pretending that I know.
That you know what golf is?
Golf. Yep.
I know, dude.
I played golf last week, dude. I got a new putter.
I'm out on the golf thing. The kid is way into soccer, and I'm like I don't know if you know anything about soccer. I fucking don't. So like I'm having to try to catch up here and learn rules and stuff, and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna have to start watching Premier League.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Soccer is real easy.
It's not.
It is. But
What?
you want to know the other great thing about soccer?
What's offsides in soccer?
Offsides.
Yeah.
That's when you go over the center line. Am I not?
No, that's not what it is. Let me explain to you what
What is
offsides is in soccer.
Okay, explain to me what soccer is on the Dirt Bike Podcast.
Offsides in soccer is when the forward gets behind the defense before the ball is there.
Whoa, that sounds aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, no, I come from hockey. Offsides to me is, they went over the line before the ball did, like, a line on the field, not fucking, hey, the defense isn't backed up far enough, you start sprinting, the ball doesn't get there in time, you're offsides. F you.
Oh yeah, you can't be behind the defense.
No, there's a lot of real gay shit with soccer, but kid loves it, so here we are. We're in it, dude. We're traveling, we're doing things. So whatever. All right, let's talk dirt bikes here. The first thing I want to start with, because I want to clip this entire segment here. So Cole Davies.
I didn't watch the heat races though. Let's lay that out there.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So Cole Davies is a better 250 rider than Deegs, according to stats. Go ahead.
That's pretty interesting, but I'm going to go off recency bias that old boy spanked his pee-pee. But from the back.
I don't know, man. They put that stat up there in qualifying and in the main. I mean, it's better than Jett too. Like Deegs is slightly better than Jett through his first 15 races on 250, but like Davies is pee smacking both of them stats wise. Like
yeah, he definitely has a better start. Yeah, both of them. That's for sure.
Yeah, like through.
He's only 18 years old too, right?
Something like that. So
that's pretty mind blowing.
I'm just I put it in my podium points in the intro of the show here of like, you know what? All you Deegan people want to point to stats of how much better he is than Jett. Davies is better than both of them. So they can all get fucked.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
you're gonna call it an exterminator for all the bed bugs.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I also heard, I was just listening, I don't know if you've listened yet to the Jade Dungy podcast on Gypsy there. So there is a moment, I don't know how far in I am, that they're talking about Jett, or they're talking about Deegan, and then Jett gets brought up, and he's like, yeah, Jett didn't say much on the podcast about it. He goes, but we were talking before and after, and he is pretty fired up. And I'm like, hoo. Talk dirty to me, man. I'm ready to see these two go at it. This is going to be absolutely...
Like fired up about Danger Douche?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was the subtle jab in there in that show, in Jett's Gypsy podcast. There was some subtle jabs thrown towards Deegs, but like... Yeah, and then like I loved it when old Lee Differ on the show asked him like, "Oh, Hayden Deegan's coming. What do you think?" And I'm like, "Well, he can't say what he wants to say there, Diff, because I know what he wants to say is like, fuck that kid. I got him covered." But he obviously cannot drop F-bombs and stuff on national TV there. So, but
it'd be awesome if he did.
Dude, well, he did say, what did he say? He said he was really pissed off, and I went, ooh, HR is going to talk to him about that. And then I swear he said, like, ass or something, too. And I was like, oh, man, we're getting there. Which, I know Justin doesn't like those people he's been hanging out with, the fighters or whatever. Can't think of their names right now. But...
he had a shirt on with that guy.
Yeah, but if he brings a bit of the MMA kind of what do you want to say, bread and circus here to the moto side of things, I mean, if he brings a bit of that with what Deegs obviously has going on, oh my god, yeah. It'll be epic. Good. It'll be way epic. Did you? When they ask him about his return here, did you get the vibe that it's not exactly guaranteed that he's going to be at Paula either?
I guess I didn't listen to it that. I got a sneeze. Oh, it went away. You know when you got a sneeze and then like you look up at the light and then it just sucks itself back in?
Yep.
That's what I just had happen. Yep.
So anyway, back to Jett here.
I guess I didn't listen to it that close, but I saw somebody say that somewhere else.
Yeah, his answer didn't instill a ton of hope of like he was guaranteed we were going to see him. It was kind of like, yeah, man, so what we're doing right now with riding the turn track and stuff is good because it's breaking up the scar tissue that we can't get with our hand, which to me was like, oh, that's not great. So I don't know. I think it's questionable, and I'm gonna be
Is that
very,
what he
very
was talking about with the scar tissue?
yeah, and I'm gonna be very, very sad if it doesn't, because like obviously all the hype here and everything is for him versus Deegs, man. So if he comes back and either isn't 100%, what are you doing?
Why, can you hear that?
Yeah, are you eating or what?
Wants a snack.
No, I'm tossing a toy around for my dog.
I could totally hear that.
He's fired up.
Is he?
Can you hear it?
Well, I can't hear him, but I
Speaker?
can hear some scratching.
Oh, he's
Now-
fucking this thing up right now.
Now
it's like a little.
Now I heard the
It's
squeak.
like a little turkey toy.
This is why we're the stupidest show on the internet. Yeah, I don't
Great
know.
show.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, as far as the race goes yesterday, another one of my podium points I brought up here.
Yep, let her rip.
Eli Tomac, question mark?
Giant question mark. How about Theo Vaughn question mark?
Bro, sick. We got so
yeah,
much.
That's a really big deal that Theo Vaughn was there. That's pretty cool.
Dude, yeah, when I saw him when they were taking pictures after that heat race win, I was like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then he said something. He put something on a story about like I can't believe how mental this is or something.
Yeah.
He's fired up.
Yeah, well,
which is really cool.
That's something I've heard with a lot of these, a lot of the guys that are involved in the media side of things there for Feld or media and sponsorship stuff, is that once they get people there, they're like, holy shit, this is insane. But it's getting people there that is the key. Yeah, I mean, so you heard Eli was back on the scoop tire yesterday?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was looking good there for a second, but
yeah, but that
Yeah.
main was just, talk about a gigantic question mark of just like, what the fuck? Like,
no, that was atrocious.
Yep, now I can hear the dog toy for sure.
Oh, that's a good one. This one's a little chicken. How about that one?
So he's choking the chicken.
Choking the chicken.
Nice. Yeah.
But
Anyway.
yeah, it's not good when you've got the number 4 in front of him having what he's got going on and then just walks away from him.
Yeah. And at first I thought both of them were going to be like 9, 10, 11, somewhere in that range to finish. And I was like, oh, wow, this is really not great.
Or they'd at least follow each other through, you know?
Yeah, and he did not. And yeah, like you said, to have Sexton pull away, that's just another conundrum there. You want to hear a TLR tinfoil hat I heard about Sexton here?
Yeah, after that I got one about Tomac.
Okay, so TLR tinfoil hat with Sexton. I heard a rumor that Triumph and Kawasaki are talking about a trade.
Okay, yeah, that's out there. Who are they trading?
They're Sexton for Faulkner.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a phenomenal deal.
Well, the rumor is...
Or did they trade one and get 2?
The rumor is that Triumph doesn't really want Sexton anymore, and obviously Chase doesn't want to be at Kawasaki anymore. So, I don't know. That is a wild rumor, but also...
Has there been anywhere that Chase actually wants to be or no?
Yeah, Chase wants to ride a bike that doesn't exist.
Okay, so the answer is no.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. But that rumor is super duper interesting because this is not the first rumor I've heard of him to Triumph, but it's...
You spend too much time on Facebook.
It's, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting, to say the least. Let me put it this way. I don't think Triumph is pumped with Faulkner either. And I don't think Faulkner's ready to call it a career here, so...
I'm sure they're pumped on their whole team, honestly. They're all sitting in the hospital beds.
Well, let me ask you this. Jalik was on Race Day Live yesterday, but I don't know... I couldn't hear it. I was at the kids' soccer game, so I have no idea what he was talking about. But he was there.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. Last thing I seen on him, he was like, I'm done.
Yeah, no, he was. Like I said, he was at the
with
race yesterday because he was on Race Day Live. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, the thing is that Kawasaki can't they can't keep Chase essentially because Chase is not pumped. Period. Like, and it only keeps getting worse. And it's like, even when they talked to him, like after the race there, they interviewed him in the post race, and he was like, yeah, this has been really hard on me this year. So it's like, and like I said, that practice crash, like, yes, you guys can say it was like, oh, it's the same chase, whatever. And it was the same situation. But when you're throwing around body language the way he is, it's like, dude, he's
always does that though.
I don't know, man.
It was like that at the beginning of the KTM stuff. It was like that at the end when he literally walked off and never talked to anybody again in LA.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're already there with Kawasaki, and we are 13 races in to a 3-year deal. We're 13 out of 93. This is going well. Yeah, I'm telling you.
When you frame it up like that, it's not good.
He ain't gonna make 93 races.
And minus the 3 or 4 that he wasn't at.
The only thing that may save it is if they do have a new bike coming next year. That's the only thing that could save it. And if that somehow works better. But if that's not the case, if they're like, oh no, never mind, the new model's not going to make it out or something, then they're fucked. And he's going to leave. So, and then if he does leave, again, that's 2 big dudes in 2 consecutive years getting out of contracts with Kawasaki. Like, who's going to go there? Nobody. So then they need somebody like Faulkner.
No, they're finally going to give him what they promised him.
That 450 ride they promised him years ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So, okay, surprised at how big the point swing was yesterday for Hunter to go from tied to 10 up?
I was a little surprised, but yeah, I guess after seeing that and the way that he responded to all the shit he was dealing with, yeah, he's in the driver's seat.
Yeah. I mean,
what'd he do? Put 13 on him?
Yeah,
13 seconds?
Percentage pie that this is his title?
I'm 69% now.
Okay. That's a little lower than I thought. I'm like 80.
Yeah, I'll go 79.5.
Okay, sweet. Did the pressure get to Kenny?
I think he was riding around being like, what the fuck is Officer Hill doing up here?
Well, we're going to get to Officer Hill cuffing and stuffing here. But let's go with
I don't know if the pressure got to him. I just think just going back and watching some stuff, like even the heat race, he was just a little off. The back end of that bike looked like it was just not hooking and booking.
Yeah.
Because he lost the rear end on that thing a lot.
Yeah, he was skating around quite a bit there. So
yeah.
And I mean,
I think he left the setup he's comfortable with in the bike, and he wasn't able to, I guess, use it for the track conditions, and he was ready to just settle.
Yeah.
Until he ate shit, which we never saw.
Yeah. So, okay, so we talked.
So I don't know. I think after that was a big swing. I don't know. We got a mutter in the forecast, I guess, so that could be big. But yeah, from here on out, all the conditions would probably be pretty close to the same.
Yeah. Officer Hill up front. Talk about blowing my wig back, dude. Like, what the fuck's happening?
I mean, that's who that guy is. Like, that dude's that good.
Yeah,
but
I know.
He just hasn't gotten any good starts until now. But he, you want to know what's annoying though? I get on Vital today.
Yeah.
And one of the threads is Justin Hill factory KTM ?
Oh my god.
It's like, cool. Yeah, let this guy read. And the thing was like, well, yeah, Plessinger's out. Just give him the bike. I was like, dude, come on.
Oh my god.
Let's lead 5 laps, and then we just deserve the world.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else 450s?
Oh, my tinfoil hat that I forgot to tell you about.
TLR tinfoil hat. Let's hear this.
Yeah, this was pretty interesting. Clip this, Seth. Mark it down.
All right, I'm clipping it.
Yeah, tinfoil hat. So I threw out there that Tomac sucked ever since he blew his tooth out. Right?
Yep.
And some guy screenshots something and sends it to me. He says, poor dental health significantly affects brain function and is linked to cognitive decline, memory loss, and brain shrinkage. Gum disease allows bacteria to enter the bloodstream, and inflammation may contribute. So maybe that's what he's got going on.
I mean, sure.
It's not really that far out there, but
I've heard words. Look,
I've definitely heard words.
Here's the thing. I just think that age is undefeated, and like he's 33 and he's been racing since October. And
mentally or physically cooked, you think?
Both. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with both because here's what I'm gonna go with. He's mentally cooked because okay, so for example, like Kenny's Supercross only, right? So Kenny's like, bro, I got 4 weeks and then I'm done. I get a break, you know, whatever. Eli's like, dude, I got 4 weeks. I got no time off because we got to go right into outdoor testing, and then I got to do 11 rounds of outdoor. So mentally, he's just like, we're not even close to being done. Physically, I Physically, I think he's cooked too because it's, again, like, your body just can't peak this long, right? Like, and
how old is he? 34?
32 or 33. I think he's 33. So it's like, yeah, dude, when you're 33, and again, I'm a few years older than him, but like I used to get up and go run 10 miles without eating or drinking a fucking thing in the morning, and I wouldn't even think about
running 10 miles, bro.
I used to. You used to
run 5.5 miles.
Yeah, just because the body could absorb something like that. Now, at the ripe young age of 37, like I walked a mile and a half this morning. I walked a mile and a half this morning. Like, my body can't absorb me getting up and going and doing 5, 6, 7 miles. If I did 5, 6, 7 miles this morning, I would have slept through church. Guaranteed.
I don't want to hear that. I'm smoked after today, kind of.
You're just in terrible shape. Like,
I'm in great shape, dude. Have you seen my physique?
Yeah, dude. I thought you were wearing a chest protector because you were so big.
You thought I was wearing a chest protector? What do you mean?
When you had that Ethica sweatshirt on last week before, whatever it was.
Oh my god, it's because it was a baggy sweatshirt.
Nah, dude, it was because you were fat. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Don't send my heart rate data to Coach Rob.
I'm gonna send your heart rate data to Coach Rob. Be like, so Cole wants to know if this should concern him.
if this is healthy.
Yeah, is this healthy for a 32-year or a 31-year-old single guy?
Riding in the woods.
Riding in the woods. So,
I was out of my element today, so bad.
That'll happen when
the bike setup was off, dude.
Well, that happens when you do sprint enduros, man.
They're fun though.
All right. Nothing else 450 wise? That's good. You're good. We're good.
Yeah. Tomac smacking his face on the ground. It was great.
Fuck, dude.
Well, not great, but
that would have sucked.
Yeah, he's just hating his life.
Yeah, it's not going well. It's not going well. All right, 250s there. None of these guys can touch Davies.
No. I thought maybe Seth was going to make a run. Seth had made a lot of improvements in the whoops, it looked like, in my opinion. Obviously he knew that's what he's gonna need to go after Davies, but he was pushing a little too hard. You could see that. Just small little mistakes pretty much the whole time. And then a hell of a comeback, and then you got daxed.
Dude, that Dax thing was gnarly. And talk about just the most perfect timing of like him eating it right in front of Seth, like just Well,
yeah. After that, I thought he was gonna die before that because he 50-50 the tough lock on the landing of that jump.
Yeah. It was very much
an insult to injury. Like he's gonna crash twice, pretty hard. Like he ate shit twice, and then get penalized.
Yeah, man.
Work his balls off for a penalty, work his balls off to get on the podium and then get a penalty.
Armory reload rant. Fucking AMA again, dude. Like, can we just I don't even know to say, can we just I don't even know what to say, but like bro, we've gone from we're not calling fucking anything to now like, oh, hey, Seth, you went down here, and he's getting like, I don't
he
even.
cut one tough block, and then while he was cutting that block, he passed.
He didn't pass anybody, so he went around. He went outside. I listened to his interview here, and he hadn't talked to the AMA yet because Pelletier wasn't back or whatever. He like did the crash there. The guy picked the bike up. He went around the one tough block, came back in on the whoops, heard Simonson behind him, pulled over, let Simonson by, and then went and passed him again. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah, there he is.
And then he gets penalized 2 positions. Why 2? Deegs got 1. I don't understand. What the fuck are we doing? Like, hashtag AMA never change. Hashtag what the fuck. Hashtag who knows, man. Make the shit up as you go along, I guess. Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. I'm dying with this because I'm just like, I don't understand. And because you've gone through this gray area thing, and I know you're trying to make it better now, but you've almost gone, here we are, we're too far in the other direction now. I don't know. Seth is pissed about it. Listen to his.
I would be too.
Listen to his interview.
Like,
he's
he
super
worked his
pissed.
balls off to like keep himself alive in this whole deal. If something does happen, and yeah, that I don't want to say that's the nail in the coffin, but it's pretty much the nail in the coffin.
Unless something happens to Davies, that's the nail in the coffin, man.
Oh yeah.
There's just no other way to even. There's no other way to even slice it. So.
Yeah, as shitty as that situation was, like, that's awesome for Simonson. That's super cool.
Yeah. Although, as he says, I'll
you
believe.
want to know what else I want to point out?
Yeah.
Did you see how stoked everybody was that they were on the trophy that was besides a Timu trophy? Like, it was a guitar.
Yeah.
And shocker, Gibson's a local. It's exactly what we talked about. Like, a local business sponsored the trophies for the event.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
Stupid.
Also,
and they made sure to make a big deal about him this time.
Of course, yep. Because why not?
And
why wouldn't you?
How many times Gibson was announced? Like, oh, dude, don't get me started.
Yeah, and hashtag sad face that the guy who put the Gibson shit together, Lucas Myrtle, just gets shit on and ignored that he put that together.
Oh, yeah, I did hear something about that where they completely avoided the fact that he...
Yeah, hey, Jett, how'd this Gibson thing come about? I don't know, man. It just got brought to us. This is crazy. No.
Yeah.
Lucas Myrtle was out there hustling his fucking balls off to bring this fucking Gibson thing to you guys, but whatever, man. Such is life here. There's only so much screaming and yelling I can do about that. So, anything else with 250? Like, dude, the 250 class is so boring. It was exciting until Seth crashed, and I was like, never mind.
It was pretty exciting the whole way, like watching him try to come through.
I guess, but that was basically it though. Like there's nothing else. Like this year is just one of those years that just really lays claim to like the 250s need to be
just make it one
a single because it's so both coasts so fucking boring. And like, not that the championship title itself wouldn't be boring, because I think even if it was 17 this year, Deegs is just running away with it, plain and simple. But the fact of the matter,
maybe I think, I don't know. You can play theoretical, but you wouldn't be training on the 450, and I think him training on that bike made him better.
Maybe I don't know, dude. I feel
That's
like
all hypothetical shit, though. But.
Yeah, I feel like he was just it literally goes like Deegan, Davies, and then you can kind of lump everybody else in there, which would make like a super exciting third place finish or third place championship fight. So,
Dang, you yawning? What'd you do today? Did you run
bro.
10 miles?
What did I do? No, man. Nope. Just been here working since I got home from church. So,
what you working on?
Coating knives.
Coating knives. You guys all fired up on TikTok yet?
Not yet. We got to build inventory, man. The TikTok thing, I don't know if I told you last week, I got to ship in 2 days. So I used to play a game because I used to have like 3 or 4 days. So I used to play a game where I would like put some inventory in because I knew I was going to do some in the next couple days, and then it would sell, and then I'd still have a couple of days after that to get these finished up. And now it's like, nope, you cannot put inventory in there until you have them in the tub ready to go, because otherwise you're going to get fucked.
Yeah, you'll have that on the big job.
Yeah. So I did, however,
But yeah,
get some other stuff in, which is exciting. But anyway, anything else?
The race stuff.
Anything else race wise?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else stuck out to me besides Officer Hill just coming out of the woodwork.
I mean, Webb gets second place.
I mean, yeah, the Brantley Gilbert thing was cool. What do you think of that?
Yeah, no, that was a cool collab there. So
I thought the gear was sweet.
Yeah, the gear was cool. That camo stuff.
For all of us Midwestern deer hunting folk.
All us hillbillies is what they call us.
All of us hillbillies. All of us bow hunters.
Oh, I don't remember. I guess I didn't see, and maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I was doing some other stuff throughout the middle of the race there. Did they have Brantley Gilbert on the broadcast at all? I don't remember.
Is he the upside down triangle looking dude?
Maybe, I don't know.
Like he's buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on there a little bit. I don't think they interviewed him though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that was strange that that big collab going on. It was strange too that Theo Vaughn was there and was down on the floor taking pictures with what's it called, and they didn't get him in the booth or anything, or
Oh, dude, they didn't put Theo Vaughn in the booth for a reason.
Why? That guy's awesome.
Did you hear what he said sitting on Tomac's bike?
No.
He said, if I ride one of these things, I'm going to end up addicted to opioids. He's like, I don't need to ride this thing. I'll end up in the hospital and addicted to opioids.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's why they didn't have him on the broadcast.
Nah, still should have put him on, man. That was a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, maybe he'll talk about it on Rogan or something.
Who knows? So, all right, man. Well, appreciate you calling in here.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't be there in person, but yeah, I got dirt bikes in my yard.
Hooligans?
I got hooligans in my yard. Looks like neighbors. Whole squad of them.
Happens to me all the time.
All right, well, let me go see what these hooligans got going on.
All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, later.
Yeah, bye. All right, that was Cole. Brought to you by... Take a pick. Thanks to TLR Coatings for the TLR Coatings studio here. Thanks to Adept Creative Co. for keeping the bike looking good. Thanks to Alias MX for keeping myself looking good on and off the bike. Thanks to Nano Extreme for all these aches and pains I have now as an old effing man, for keeping those at bay there. Thanks to Complete Racing Solutions, and this month, shoot, I didn't write this down, but let's just go right to the emails. Let's go right to the source here. Hold on. Fuck, this is way down here. Oh, wait, where it should be. Dude, I swear to God, where's your... Coach Rob emails me a thingy. What the fuck? How did I... I don't even know where that went. How did I lose that already? Check out Complete Racing Solutions. CompleteRacingSolutions.com. Get your fucking blood work done. If you're fat and out of shape like Cole, Coach Rob can help you get in shape. Keep your heart rate below 206. Because Cole was almost dead there. And... yeah, check it out. Coach Rob's got a YouTube channel. Coach Rob's got a podcast. Talks to all the good people, the Alessis. He talks to everybody. Coach Rob is a wealth of knowledge, and if you don't like him, this is kind of like if you don't like Fig Newtons, then fuck you. How's that sound? Anyway, check them out, CompleteRacingSolutions.com. Thanks to Gutterworks. If you guys need some exterior modifications to your house, you live in the Southwest Michigan area, make sure to check them out. Thanks to the Armory by Holster Co. If you need some things that go boom, boom, and bang, bang, check out the Armory there by Holster Co. And thanks to ProFlow Racing for all your small bore bike needs. If you got a kid that's that you're trying to get into racing, you need a amazingly fast PW50 Proflo Racing and Scott, they're your guys. Hit them up. There's going to be links in the description for all of these things. Thanks to our members who are watching live. Going to hit the chat here for just a second. VG Sykes says, what's up? Hey, buddy. Good to see ya. Michael says, Davies would benefit not winning the title this year to have more time in the 250 class. Michael, I 100% agree. This is the stupidest motocross podcast on the internet. So if you want to watch us record it live, join the members area, $4.99 a month. Don't be a cheap fuck. That was good?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
It was great.
Yeah. So again, this is a bit of a different show because again, Cole raced a sprint enduro, so he's kind of out of it right now because he is basically whooped. And we were breaking down Nashville there, or the important points of Nashville. I think the biggest thing going forward here, the title that's still up for grabs is the 450. And as we've kind of seen over the last few weeks, there can be some big point swings in the 450 class here because there are so many different guys that can get in between. There's so many different things that can happen. I mean, I don't think anyone... Eli Tomac hasn't been riding great, but I didn't see Eli Tomac getting 10th and hitting the deck yesterday. And especially after qualifying and his heat race there, I really saw him battling up front. There is the conundrum of Chase Sexton, which who knows? I mean, Chase has won a race, so he could win another one and play disruptor, but it's not looking promising. Hunter seems to be the most solid. Yes, the last 2 weeks haven't been great. He obviously hit the deck there in Detroit, and then obviously last week had that bit of a jammed up wrist, which really screwed up his day. However, I think, like I said, I give an 80% chance that Hunter is going to win this title here, just because the consistency that he has shown. Ken Roczen has been really good. However, we have Cleveland next weekend that is not only a triple crown, which would be great for Roczen. However, from what I'm hearing so far, early weather predictions are it's going to be a mutter. Will it be? Who knows? But we are dealing with an open air stadium in the Midwest in the spring here. From there, we go to Philadelphia. Again, a bit more of a hard pack track. And then we round off with Denver and Salt Lake, which are both hard pack, which, as we saw yesterday, Roczen's bike isn't super compliant on hard pack. So with that being said, that could be a big issue for him here, is that 3 out of the last 4 rounds are kind of an issue setup wise. And then on top of that, you have this mutter thrown in there, which Lord knows anything can happen. 250s, obviously the 250 West is already decided. The only thing to see is can Deegan win like 9 out of 10. And then obviously in the 250 East, if it is a mutter this weekend, there could be something crazy happen that could really shake up the points. However, if it's not, I kind of see it being business as usual. Like I said, no one, especially Seth, because Seth is the second guy, Seth doesn't have anything for Davies. So comment your thoughts down below. Really appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, bit of a shorter show here for us. Thanks to Cole for calling in. Thanks to Seth for being here. Thanks to all our sponsors, Nano Extreme Gutterworks, Complete Racing Solutions, The Armory by Holster Co., ProFlow Racing, Adept Creative Co., Alias MX, and TLR Coatings. With that being said, I'm Travis. This has been episode number 335, your Nashville wrap-up show. And we will see everyone next week to wrap up Cleveland. Later. Thanks for tuning into the Moto Aftermath Show. If you guys like the show, make sure to give us a thumbs up there with that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss a show update, a live show, or anything that we're doing here, because when we find out news, we will be on here bringing you our thoughts with it. Also, if you guys want to help support the show, join our members area. You'll get member exclusives, including live shows. You get to watch the show being recorded live, and you'll get all sorts of other member benefits. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Join the members area, subscribe. We'll see you all on the next one.